So do we go down there? Do we go that way? Do we go that way? Or do we go that way, which is where we've just come from? Well, the answer is we're not going that way, because that takes you back to where we've just come from. We're not going that way, because it takes you to the youth hostel. We're not going down there, because that takes you back to the bottom pond, but the other side. And this path is the one we're taking, because it's to Earls Rock. So you might think, well, which path do we take because of all the arrows? Because you've got 2 arrows there, an arrow there, an arrow there, and then an arrows on the back. So you think it's just a sign of arrows. But we're going to take this path because this is the Earls Rock. Hello again, Snow Leopard. I did say I was going to be back for a live. This is because we're now heading to Earls Rock. Youth hostel is just up there. So we've basically now come from across there, round the path to here. So it just goes in a big circle, really. But if you don't know the paths, then take it from me, someone that's been here loads of times. But again, if you look for these little posts that have got like a red mark on it, then you know you're on the right path, because it's the woodland walk, because we're in a wood, forest. So we've basically followed the path all the way round there now. So we were over there a few minutes ago on that side of the trees. We're now this side of the trees. So we're going to go underneath this tree that's fell over, and it will take us straight to Earls Rock viewpoint, which is where you can see across to Alton Towers. Again, the paths can be quite boggy. Horses have been up here as well, possibly those 2 that we saw earlier. So we're going to head under this branch and continue down this path, because probably in the next 10-15 minutes we're going to be down at the top pond, and then we just follow it all the way back to the Ramblers, which takes about 20 minutes. So the first walk I did earlier, where I went to the Chained Oak and the castle and the station, back to the Ramblers again, took a total of 90 minutes. So I left the car about 1:45, and I was back at the Ramblers at 3:15. It is now 8 minutes to 4. So in the last 40 minutes, I've gone from the Ramblers through this forest to get to where we are at this moment. So again, you're probably looking at an hour and a half. So I would say 4:45, maybe, I should be back at the car. Which again, so in total it's taken 3 hours to do the complete circuit, which is fine, because it's more than enough time. But then you can spend as long as you want here if you come in the morning, because then you've got all day, haven't you? Just sit on the benches and just take the view in. So as you can see now, that's where we were about 5-10 minutes ago, that other side in that forest. We're now over here. We've come round the path. Hello to you, Star Wars Edits. So welcome to my live stream from Dimmingsdale in Staffordshire. We're just heading to Earls Rock at this point where we can see across to Alton Towers. So we've followed the path all the way round. The youth hostel is above us. So you just follow this path round, it'll take you back to where we started. But this takes you to the top pond. So please subscribe at CarlSmith25 to my channel. That's Carl's Travel, Cruise and Sightseeing channel. Click the notification bell, and you will get notifications when I upload videos. So we're almost at Earls Rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Star Wars Edits. I can tell you've got the force. And no, I'm not your father. But anyway, that's a Luke Skywalker quote as well, and Darth Vader quote. But anyway, hello Wayne, welcome back to my stream. Been a while. So we're just up at Dimmingsdale, heading towards Earls Rock. So let me just tighten my jumper again. I'm going to have a drink in a second. I'm going to sit on the bench in a minute and have a drink of lemonade in my pocket. Because it does certainly take it out of you. Again, you'll come across lots of benches along here. Somebody called Bob Allen, who used to like walking, retired forest craftsman, born the same year as my grandma, actually, 1932, passed away in 1995. So, but he obviously enjoyed coming up here. But yes, this is a nice part now. So we're almost at the Earls Rock. Thank you so much, Wayne. That series took me 9 days to upload. Dubrovnik, 73 episodes. So in total, there's over 920 videos on that series of Dubrovnik, even though I only went for a week. Imagine how many there would have been if I'd have gone for 2 weeks. But again, there's a big series in September with our cruise coming up, which is my mum and dad's golden anniversary cruise, which me and my brother will be going on. You've just finished them all. Yeah, it's okay, there's more series planned. As I said on an earlier stream, I'm planning to go over to Benidorm, hopefully in a fortnight, because I want to go and do the zoos over there. Terra Natura, Mundamar. Now, I've been to both of them, but not for my channel. I have got footage of it on my playlists, but I've not done a YouTube series in the zoo at either of them. And Mundamar is amazing because you can sit in an amphitheatre and watch the dolphins perform for half an hour. And also sea lions and also some parrots. And then if you go to Terra Natura, you can watch like vultures and other exotic birds fly around. And it's just amazing watching them. So please stay tuned for the channel for that series. That is coming up very soon, hopefully the end of this month. Again, I'm looking at prices. So please stay tuned. So we're going to try and dodge this mud because we're nearly at the point where I want to be. So if we just stick to the right hand side of this path now, just past these rocks. I don't particularly want to go in the mud because I don't really want it in my car. So, but anyway, so we're just on the edge now of Earls Rock. So I'm glad you finished the videos, Wayne. They're all on my social media as well, because I put them on there for people that aren't subscribed, so they can watch the individual clips. I generally don't put episodes on my Facebook. I generally put individual clips, and then you can just watch what you want. And also all the photographs are on there as well. And there's a lot of them. So, because I do become a bit like a Japanese tourist when I go on holiday. A bit like when I'm up here, I suppose. Just take loads of photos and videos so that you guys and girls can see what I'm seeing. So please subscribe at Cosmos25 to the channel. Lots of series coming up very soon in the next few months. Obviously the cruise will be September. I'm planning Benidorm in a couple of weeks. I'm looking at going perhaps to Budapest later in the year. So look out for that series. I haven't planned it yet, but I'm thinking about going. I know a few Hungarian people and I've asked them what to see. So I'm getting some recommendations. So we're now at Earls Rock. So I'll just go off here a second just so I can do some quick footage and then I'll be back. So don't. And also a gate post there. And you can tell it was a gate post because if you look on it, there must have been a gate hinge. So who knows what, and also there's a hook sticking out of that one. So who knows what was here? Who knows? We're now into Earls Rock, which is probably this rock here actually. But the viewpoint is amazing because you can now see, technically, from here, if I zoom the camera in, you should be able to see Alton Towers. There we go. And the tracks to the left and right are the Oblivion ride. And the Smiler is just to the left. But that is Alton Towers right across there. Where the two tracks are, left and right, that is Oblivion. And the Smiler is to the left. I don't think we can see the Smiler at this point. Well, actually we can just see the tracks to it. So if I just zoom the camera in again, there's the tracks to the Smiler. And in fact, there is a car just going up. And it's just about to drop. There we go, it's dropped. So the Smiler ride is fully active at the moment. So Alton Towers viewpoint. Yeah. Amazing, really. So one of the trains just dropped through Oblivion and the Smiler's just to the left. So we're at the bench, which is here, which is where the viewpoint is now. And you can just make out the top of the turret of Alton Castle straight in the distance down there. Right in the distance, you can just see the turret. If these trees were in here in front, you'd get an even better view. But we're going to continue along the path. But actually, no, first of all, we'll take a seat because I want a drink. It's just gone 4 o'clock. And this is somebody called Gladys and Charles Hartley and Melvin James Plant. So these people have enjoyed walking here as well. So we're just going to take a seat on this bench so I can have a drink. So there we go. So we're at Earls Rock Viewpoint. So just have a drink. So it's just amazing really just to be here and just to be in the forest. So we're all in Dimmingsdale Forest over here now, all the way round. So all the way round us here is all the forest of Dimmingsdale, all over there in front of us as well, and also behind us is all Dimmingsdale. So you can just basically walk for miles, to be fair. There's no limit on where you can walk. There's so many paths that you can take. So just enjoy it. And just enjoy my videos, which I know many of you out there do. So I really do appreciate the support. So I've just seen the Oblivion ride go up over there at Alton Towers. And also the Smiler trains are going up as well. It just costs so much money to go in. It's like well over 40 quid. Plus you have to pay to park now. Even disabled people have to pay to park, and I don't think that's right. I'm sure you guys and girls have got your own opinions of that, but I really don't agree with that at all. It's not fair that a disabled person has to pay to park, considering they can't go on any of the rides. Not that they probably want to, or not that they can, but they can't do a lot. I mean, okay, they might be able to walk around the park or walk around the grounds, or be pushed in a wheelchair, if that's the case, or mobility scooter, whatever you want to say. But to be charged about £6 to park, it's just ridiculous. And then you're paying nearly 50 quid to get in. And if there's a family of 4 or 5, it's £200-300. Plus your parking, plus your food when you're in there, plus souvenirs that you buy. You just remortgage your house. Just remortgage your house. Even if you book online. I mean, okay, some people might have the Merlin Pass, where you can get into all the theme parks in Britain for free, like Drayton Manor Park, Blackpool Tower, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Warwick Castle, London Sea Life Centre, you know, London Dungeons, Alton Towers, obviously Chessington World of Adventures. Whichever theme park you go into, you're paying all that money. Whereas you can come here, Dimmingsdale, a stone's throw from the theme park, and just park for free and just walk the forest. But then again, it's each to their own what they want to do. So I certainly enjoy coming up here. I'm not really a ride fanatic. I mean, there are a few rides I'll go on at Alton Towers, but I don't go on the big fast ones. I'm not into them. I went on a couple of rides last time I went, which I'd never been before. One was the Spinball Whizzer, and also the pirate ship one, which is now gone. My sister did say, oh, you should go on air. It's not very fast, but then I saw it, I thought, nah, I'm not into the fast rides. I won't go on the Smiler, won't go on Oblivion, won't go on Wicker Man, won't go on Nemesis. They just do not appeal, honestly. Won't go on Rita. Tempted to give 13 a go, but again, no, I'm not into roller coasters really, to be fair. Runaway Mine Train, I like that one. River Rapids, I like that one. I may go on the Haunted House one, which is now the Curse of Alton Manor. I did go on it when it was dual. I've been on Hex, because obviously I know the story of the Chained Oak, which is where we are at the moment, in Dimmingsdale, where it is, which is across there, actually, the other side. But I'm not a rider of theme park rides. I generally just like to go for walks, go on planes, go to zoos, go to wildlife parks, and just go abroad and visit places abroad, to be fair, and go on cruises, of course. So plenty to look forward to yet in the coming months. So we're going to take another walk in a second, just in that direction behind me, in that direction, which is in front of me actually, from the way you're looking at it, because this now takes you to the top pond, and then we can proceed along the path down to the car park again. So we're basically going to be going in that direction and going in that direction back towards the car park. So I really hope you've enjoyed the series so far. I just had to get out the house, to be fair. Again, the weather was good. Thought, why not just go out? So I've got loads of videos to edit, so please stay tuned to the channel. They'll be uploaded later on, as well as these live streams. There'll be quite a few of those. So we're going to proceed now. I'll do another live stream when we get down to the top pond. So I'll end this one in a second. So please subscribe at Colsmith25. And thank you for watching so far. And I'll see you guys.